This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV Profit in association with NSC.
Welcome back here with breaking market news here on NDTV Profit, and joining us now is Rohit Gupta, CFO at NIIT Limited. Mr. Gupta, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. Apologies for the delay. I know we're running a couple of minutes behind schedule.
Good afternoon.
A steady second quarter for NIIT. For the benefit of our viewers, run us through the highlights.
Yeah, so thank you, Manvi. It is a strong quarter for us, and overall our execution has been to the plan. We had a revenue growth of 10% and a profit margin of 10%. So the first time in 16 quarters we have seen a 10% growth in revenue with a 10% margin. Our revenue for quarter 2 is at 2984 million, and our EBITDA is at 286 million. This is up 13% year on year. Our operating PAT is at 87 million, which is up 43% year on year. On the liquidity front, our gross debt has reduced by about 280 million, and our net debt has reduced by 386 million on account of high collection and better working capital management. Okay. We also have improvement in our DSO days. They have improved from overall 85 days to 83 days. To talk about our businesses, our corporate learning group business has shown a growth of 23% on an year-on-year basis in quarter 2 with a steady margin of 12%. We are also seeing improvement in our revenue visibility, which has improved by about 15%, and there is a strong order book and an order intake increase of about 13% on year-on-year basis. During the quarter in our corporate learning group, we had a major contract expansion and extension as well.
Okay.
Skills and career business, here we have accelerated our shift towards,
I just wanted to interrupt there, Mr. Gupta, for a moment, to also try and understand, for example, how the Skills and Careers group has fared in the second quarter and what the prospects for it are looking like.
So in terms of our skills and career group, we have accelerated our shift to higher value digital transformation curriculum. This has helped us in improving our profitability. There is an acceleration in our profitability, and we are seeing an overall profitability improve by 198 BPS during the quarter. So overall skills and career business is also moving as per plan. And as we see, the focus has been on the profitability side and also towards the digital transformation, and we have taken various initiatives in this respect. In terms of launching new courses, we have in our DigiNext portfolio launched 3 new courses here with the Java with DevOps in the Mean Stack, and also Big Data with Hadoop. So we are strengthening our DigiNext portfolio in our skills and career business, and really strengthening our portfolio there.
Okay, let's talk about the digital transformation initiatives, and that's a subject that we've touched upon in recent quarters repeatedly. You've acquired the business of the EdTech startup Perceptron Learning Solutions. Give us some more insight into that.
Yeah, I think this is the right time to talk about our digital transformation agenda in NIIT, and we have actually taken a number of initiatives both on the internal side and on the external side. We have acquired edutech startup called Perceptron, and this will help us in the platform business for NIIT, as well as an excellent talent that has been acquired will also help in the overall digital transformation. And in addition to the Perceptron acquisition, we have also launched an online multimodal platform called training.com. So in this platform we are now we have courses from edX, NIIT, and also verified certified courses from MIT. So this is where we see substantial growth coming in the next few quarters. In our StackRoute portfolio, which we had launched last year, we have now committed orders from 2 out of the top 5 IT companies, and that is now doing well. And like I already mentioned, in our DigiNext portfolio, we have launched 3 very important courses very successfully. And I must also mention here that with Open Matters, which is led by Barry Libbert, and they will be advising us on the digital transformation agenda for NIIT in the markets of India, China, and emerging markets. Barry Libbert, in his personal capacity, will also be the advisor to NIIT board on digital transformation. So these are some of the initiatives, and I must also mention about NIIT TV here. NIIT TV has actually become India's largest online MOOC platform, and it has now more than 500,000 enrollments. We have more than 5,700 courses here with enrollments from 170 countries.
Finally, if you had to flag off one risk that NIIT Limited could potentially be exposed to in the quarters ahead, not that I want to end this conversation on a negative note, but if there's one risk you're watching, what would you flag off?
Well, I think it's a very dynamic environment right now, and we have risks coming from angles which, from our side, we have been looking at them, from a overall perspective and taking actions to mitigate them. So I would say the overall, the IT industry, there is a weakening there, and therefore our move towards digital transformation is very apt and at the right time. So I think this risk is something that we have been taking into account and taking actions to mitigate that.
Well, I'm going to leave it at that. Rohit, Gupta, thank you very much for joining us on NDTV, and all the best at NIIT Limited. Good to talk to you today.
Thank you, Manvi.
Well, it's 2 o'clock here on Breaking Market News. Time to take stock of how the markets are doing at this hour. And we'll start with the Sensex and the Nifty charts that are coming up on your screen. You've got the Nifty 50 currently trying to make a bit of a recovery, and it's come into the green now. 86.80 on the Nifty 50, actually up 4 points, and pretty smart move coming through while we were talking there to NIIT Limited. 28,059 on the Sensex, up 9 points in trade, and the notable point is the fact that it's moved into the green. That's the Sensex picture. Now let's take a look at the broader market indices and what's going on as far as the broader markets are concerned. The